This episode brought to you by...
you know the drill!
After these messages.
Yeah, but seriously, it's brought to you by DOORDASH, the app that brings you food you're craving right now, right to your door. Okay, go ahead.
After these messages.
After these messages.
After these messages.
After these messages.
We'll be right back.
Crunchy barrels of fun.
The cereal immediately seems unhygienic.
Donkey Kong cereal.
Yes, Donkey Kong used to be the gaming hotshot before Mario, meaning the plumber's iconic design looked more like Popeye if you threw him in the wash with the Pringles guy.
Donkey Kong brand cereal has a sweet, crunchy corn taste.
Help! Help!
Every box comes free with an abducted woman. We haven't cleared it with legally yet, but we're sure it's fine.
And boy, is it fun to crunch.
It's so authentic, Billy Mitchell smugly judges you while you eat it. How do you always somehow make me hate Donkey Kong? My favorite thing about this commercial actually isn't the cereal mascots, but the strange kids eating the cereal. Check out the psycho eyes on this one. He's sitting there like, one day that chunk of ass will be mine. The lady ain't bad either.
Give me a crunch. One more.
I love this weird point he does too. Like, yeah, and I'm dead inside. And how about this kid? I'm sure he loved that they picked this picture to freeze on. It's not an image of joy, that's a missing kid photo on a milk carton.
Kids, you want to help get Donkey Kong?
Still, it's a cute ad for the time, showing once in a while fads are still fun to look back on.
Crunchy barrels of fun for breakfast. You love the crunch.
Brought to you by Purina. If it's good enough for your dog, your dumbass kid will eat it. As long as it's pink and has a waist like a Coke bottle. Yeah, I know that color is Barbie's fetish. I think the only thing not pink was probably Oreo Barbie. Oh, you bet you recalled ass that was a thing! But something about a pink spacesuit just seems a little much. Do astronauts really need shoulder pads? Is that even what that's supposed to be? It looks like her bra is trying to escape through her sleeves. She's like a fabulous version of the nurse from Return to Oz.
Astronaut Barbie.
I love too that it's not the American flag she's setting down, it's her own goddamn name.
I declare this moon in the name of Barbie.
I think you mean America.
Barbie is America.
We know a spacey spot where this mini will look real hot.
Oh, that's why her suit's like that, so she can go space mutiny dancing at the moon disco.
Girl power.
Then for a change,
Don't take your helmet off. Okay.
we girls can do anything.
As long as hair products, mini skirts, and a silhouette like the Terminator are involved. I know fashion is subjective, but you can send this ad and its product to the nearest pink sun.
Right, Barbie, astronaut Barbie.
Did you see my butt?
Recently, when I became deathly ill,
This ad's a classic. You may not recognize it at first, but you will shortly. The product is Life Call, and it's very simple. If something happens to you, it notifies the proper people to come and help. It doesn't seem like anything too special until you hear this line.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Yup, that's where that famous phrase came from. For whatever reason at the time, everybody mocked this.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I have fallen and I can't get up.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I've fallen and can't get up.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I'm not exactly sure why. I mean, don't get me wrong, my friends and I made fun of it too, but it's not like the worst delivered line. There's just something about the awkward silence and kinda weird pause she made that just makes it so memorable. I also love the idea of less patient people reacting to her.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
I guess the rest of the commercial is a little odd too, which maybe adds to the memorability of it.
I was able to summon an ambulance, my next door neighbor, my family, and my doctor.
I was also able to summon my grandchildren, my pets, my psychic, the president, and even Black Panther.
Hello?
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
This woman surrounds herself with some weird people. Her kids react like Jack Black after he married a mobster wife. Her neighbor's knocking like he wants to bum some Cialis. And her doctor looks like this is the 10th time she's called this week.
No, Mrs. Wilson, I can't fix your garbage disposal.
You know what they really need though? A Karen call. Anytime a stuck-up woman wants to pretend her life is in danger, there's an operator ready to handle it.
Yes, there is a black person selling lemonade outside!
That's not a problem.
It most certainly is! Arrest him at once!
Well, answer me this question. Is the person recording you?
Yes, he is.
That means you're on your own, bitch.
Oh, thank God the police are here! Wait, why are they coming up to my apartment?
It might feel a little off, but that's just what makes us love it even more.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Anything else? I mean, would you like the hotel moved a bit to the left or?
Do you drink Wilkins coffee?
No.
Oh.
Speaking of classic commercials, Muppet creator Jim Henson got his start doing ads back in the 50s. Yes, before they were selling high-end products like crumpets. This is how the Muppets got their start.
Merry Christmas! It's a joy to serve Wilkins coffee to so many people at Christmas.
Though several products were advertised, his biggest hit was with Wilkins Coffee. Why? Because he only had 8 seconds per ad, which meant he not only had to get to the point quick, he had to get to the needless violence even quicker.
Care for a cup of Wilkins coffee?
No, I don't like coffee.
This has been a public service.
It always starts with a character named, get this, Wilkins, who loves Wilkins coffee and always tries to persuade his buddy, Wantkins, to try some. And when I say persuade, I mean horrifically mutilate.
We're here to persuade people to drink more Wilkins coffee.
What's the club for?
You have any Wilkins coffee in your house?
No.
I see you don't drink Wilkins instant coffee.
What about my future?
You don't have a future.
Why are we climbing this tree?
For Wilkins coffee.
I don't want any.
It's autumn and the nuts are beginning to fall.
The funny thing is, Henson used to say he had reservations about working on the Ninja Turtles movies, because he thought they were too violent. But Muppets Saw here was perfectly fine for some reason.
You can't persuade me to drink Wilkins instant coffee. Ouch, okay.
Just a stab in the dark.
I honestly love how violent these are because they happen so quickly and with no remorse. In fact, Wilkins might be one of the most sadistic maniacs in television history. And I'm including Homelander.
I've got 5 aces. Can you beat that?
I've got a can of Wilkins coffee.
He didn't even need to shoot him there. Coffee was never brought into the conversation. What the bejesus is wrong with you?
Want some Wilkins coffee with your strawberry shortcake?
Can't say that I do.
You can't say that you don't either.
Yeah, hitting him with cake's not enough. You gotta pour scorching hot liquid on him too. He's not even reacting. He's so numb to the constant pain he's in.
This machine will make you want a cup of Wilkins coffee.
Not me. Oh.
This one, they couldn't even show it was so horrific.
On guard, salute Wilkins coffee.
But I don't drink Wilkins coffee.
Some learn, some don't.
He goddamn gutted him. He is wiping the blood and stuffing off his sword and he has no penitence.
If you don't start drinking Wilkins coffee, I'll make you into 2x4s.
It's a mix of the glee he has in creatively skewering his best friend and the absolute dead eyes he shoots every time he does it.
Any last requests, like for a cup of Wilkins coffee?
No.
How shocking.
These are the eyes of a psychopath.
With great timing, puppetry, and of course, a sadistic sense of humor, these coffee commercials were the best, even if you never drank Wilkins.
You either go with Wilkins or you just don't go.
Hello?
Care for a cup of Wilkins coffee?
Well, no, I didn't even know it was a coffee you could still get.
Things just seem to happen to people who don't drink Wilkins.
Baby born magic party surprise.
Something more contemporary, but no less disturbing. Baby born surprise definitely leaves a surprise in the toilet. Sparkle piss! Actually, on an American diet, I'm surprised we don't piss sugar at this point.
Get a surprise, feed a yummy snack.
That's the face of a girl who's just given up. She's like, oh yeah, not only do I have to act like this is something I would play with, but I have to pretend it's normal looking into these eyes that look like they're sucking out my chances of going to heaven. Even a Margaret Keane painting of a Powerpuff Girl would say, look at those freaky troll babies.
Purple, pink, or blue, now go potty too. She poofs charms.
Wow, they just said it. We've talked about toys before that show don't tell, but they straight up say they poop charms. No wonder their eyes are so big. If I found out I could ship baby's first Tiffany's, my eyes would be bulging out too.
Party surprise, peas glitter, and poops charms.
That's a conversation starter.
Where'd you get that bracelet?
Up my doll's ass.
I'm going to this side of the room now.
Baby born magic party surprise, poops magic.
Yeah, nobody should poop magic unless you're a unicorn, leprechaun, or prince. This ad's disgusting. I'm moving on.
Peas glitter and poops charms with 30 surprises. Dolls each sold separately.
So how'd you do it?
Heads up, this is probably one of the most awkward McDonald's commercials ever made. It's not the subject matter about a kid who broke his arm and is trying to have a McDLT, but how mystifyingly unnatural their conversation is.
So how'd you do it?
I slipped.
He slipped.
We know you were jerking off to Larry the Lobster again. It's okay, no it's not.
McDLT everywhere.
Ah! It's me as a kid! Kill it with puberty!
It was muddy. The sun was in my eyes.
The sun! Why do you think words that aren't catchphrases are catchphrases?
Are you using this fry?
Come on, guys. Give me a hand.
We like to thank Tommy Wiseau for guest directing that line.
Comedians.
Where? Everything about this is smothered in cringe, from their long moments of dead silence to the strange way they say pretty much everything.
The sun was in my eyes.
The sun.
Okay, I was in a car accident and 5 people died.
Died.
Okay, they're not dead. They're actually laying in my trunk.
Trunk.
Okay, they're in my basement and I think they only have minutes to live.
Minutes.
Okay, maybe less. God, what do you think I should do?
The sun. Even the food makes no sense. When have you ever seen McDonald's fries stand on their own? Those are Play-Doh fries. How the hell did he put that burger together? And seriously, did I have a twin brother I never knew about? Did he grow up into that guy from the Batman? Because I do kind of look like him.
Come on, guys. Give me a hand.
This commercial is so weird, it's kind of amazing. It may not be a good time or a great taste, but it's there.
Comedians.
Rise and shine.
Ah!
Paper pals, I got my...
Ah! Hey kids, want your toys to look like Shang Tsung sucking out your soul? We don't care, just take these away from us.
Paper pals, I got my eye on you.
The kids aren't much better. They look as terrified to be with them as we are watching them.
I got my eye.
Zovedes a todos.
What happens when...
Diablo sweet chocolate.
Cause you give me some light.
Even sheets can't hide their life force sucking powers, which means they can also see through curtains. Have fun mulling that one over. Batteries not included. They run entirely on black magic.
The paper pals.
No!
Hug and their eyes light the way.
Just take them away! Take them away!
Cause the sleepy head is ready for bed. The paper pals, their eyes light each sold separately from glue.
Hail Satan! Amazing pets.
Okay, here's a toy dog commercial that seems more on the level.
How wet will you get from a Love and Licks kiss?
Oh dear.
So wet, you should wear a bathing suit.
Forgive them, Lord, they know not what they do.
How wet will you get from a Love and Licks kiss? So wet you need a towel.
Goes great after riding my wet banana.
Rub his head or belly, he's happy.
What a coincidence, men come with the same instructions.
So wet, you'll need a raincoat.
Put a .com after that, I assure you that's a site. Oh, this is certainly wet, but you can't fault an ad for not always catching on to things. Just laugh at them.
New amazing Love and Licks puppies give real wet kisses, each sold separately. Batteries not included.
Jar of peanut butter sold separately. Hello?
Hi, Critic. You wouldn't know anything about 10 tons of dynamite at my place, would you?
No.
Because I tried opening my door, which is locked from the other side.
No, that's not good.
And then I tried calling 911, but someone's messing with my signal.
Then how'd you call me?
Well, there was a message written in, I think, Fraggle blood that said, give you a call.
Well, that would mean whoever set up the dynamite is listening to our call.
You getting on the Wilkins Coffee bandwagon? You either go with Wilkins or you just don't go.
Oh my god, are you still on this?
You know, people who don't drink Wilkins coffee just blow up sometimes.
You are a sick man, mister!
For God's sakes, Critic, just buy some Wilkins coffee!
Don't worry, Tamara. I'm not afraid to put your life in danger for this.
I am totally worrying because of all that stuff you just said.
Any last requests, like for a cup of Wilkins coffee?
Hey, I know you're crazy, but you're not nuts. So go ahead. Blow up Tamara. You don't have the... Okay, scheduling a recast.
You crazy, loony, insane madman!
You're doing all of this just for Wilkins coffee?
If you don't drink Wilkins coffee, you're not all there.
You're not gonna get away with this. I will not rest until you're an ottoman! I'm gonna sick the most skilled, psychotic, badass killer the world has ever known on you.
Damn it, Gogeta! Hello?
I need you to hunt a Muppet.
Okay.
Well, that maniac's behind me. Next commercial. You want Chinese, they want pizza, and someone is craving froyo. There's something for everyone at DoorDash. DoorDash is the app that brings you food that you're craving right now, right to your door. Ordering is easy. Open the DoorDash app. Choose whatever you want to eat, and your food will be left safely outside your door with the new contactless delivery drop-off setting. With over 300,000 partners in the US, Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia, you can support your local go-tos or choose from your favorite national restaurants like Chipotle, Wendy's, and the Cheesecake Factory. Many of your favorite local restaurants are still open for delivery. Just open the DoorDash app, select your favorite local restaurant. Your food will be left safely at your door. DoorDash deliveries are now contactless to keep communities we operate in safe. Want a deal? Okay, right now our viewers can get $5 off, 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter the code Nostalgia. That's $5 off and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app and oh god, I messed up. I had to do it again. Okay, focus. You got this, Doug. You got this. That's $5 off and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter the code Nostalgia. Don't forget, that's the code Nostalgia and $5 off your first order with DoorDash. Oh my god, I did it. I did it. That must be DoorDash as my reward. Hello, DoorDash guy. DoorDash, I love you. DoorDash, you know who they are and you know what they do. So go ahead and use them. Food! Like our videos? Subscribe to be notified about them. Want to actually be notified about them? Click on that bell as well. Also, don't forget to check us out on Twitch. Playing some games, telling some jokes, and overall having a good time. Hope to see you there. It's not often you see a glove commercial on TV, but after watching this, maybe you can tell why. I was gonna say it starts off innocently enough, but as you quickly discover, nothing about this is innocent.
I need some gifts for my girlfriends.
Girlfriends? How many?
I have 8.
Wow, you're a liar. Yeah, chicks really dig Jay Moore molting into the Encyclopedia Britannica, dork.
Girlfriends? How many?
I have 8.
I find that a little hard to believe.
Well, one of them's my mother.
Step away from the creeper.
Well, I recommend ththese lovely isotoner gloves.
They're the latest fashion in riding space horses or a 1940s motorcycle.
It's one size fits all.
That's great. I'll take 9.
I thought you said you had 8 girlfriends.
Well, you never know when I might need an extra pair.
Oh my.
This was the start to a porno. They stripped down to nothing except his glasses and her national velvet gloves. Oh, and his mother joins in.
One of them's my mother.
Uh-huh.
This commercial is ewy and I'm ashamed to have witnessed it. I hope you two find love in whatever Craigslist personal you stumble across.
Isotoner gloves. The perfect gift because they're the perfect fit.
And then they bang!
Okay, good. A Diet Coke commercial. This won't be pervertedly obsessing over articles of clothing.
When we first started going out, she'd wear really sexy underwear.
Coke, whatever you're trying to do, you're doing it wrong.
Like you see in underwear ads.
Yes, underwear ads, not soda ads. You have troubles.
After a while, she started wearing the kind of underwear that I saw in the hamper when I was a kid.
No, there's no way for that to not sound creepy.
The kind of underwear that I saw in the hamper when I was a kid.
Like the kind my hot mother and or sister wore. By the way, drink Coke. But only Diet Coke. Real Coke is for pervs.
There's something oddly reassuring about thin, washed-out cotton underwear with little yellow flowers.
Maybe for you, Ted Bundy, but your hopefully girlfriend and not twin is looking at you like,
why is he smelling my panties saying mommy more artificial sweetener?
What the hell kind of creepy ad is this? Was the pitch meeting as friggin' awkward?
Diet Coke ads should have more lingerie gawking and hints to incest.
Well, I'm looking to get fired, so I say go for it. This ad is 10 levels of ugh. I don't know what kind of heartwarming moment they were trying to create, but it's clearly warming something else. And for very wrong reasons.
There's something oddly reassuring about thin, washed-out cotton underwear with little yellow flowers.
Brought to you by the petition to get Oedipus Rex in a Star Wars movie.
There's a new baby in the house.
Okay, so a commercial for talking animals is nothing new. Honestly, there was one in this collection I was watching before this one popped up.
I'm sorry.
But then there's toys that are clearly broken and they try to pass them off as functional.
AG baby.
Oh, you're awake.
And this baby can talk in baby bear talk.
Yeah, that's it. Baby bear talk. It's not like the manufacturer slammed this thing against a wall saying work Dan you work, resulting in inaudible beeps that sound like Willy Wonka's computer. It's just bear talk!
She has her own diaper, and she starts to talk when you rock her.
What friggin' bear beeps? I missed that part in The Revenant where Leo fought off a roaring alarm clock.
AG says your baby needs her diaper changed.
Girl, the only way you can see that as talking is if they're drunken drive-thru attendants.
Oh, you're awake. Your baby needs her diaper changed. How do you know what she's saying? I'm her mother.
I'm also blitzed! It was a good try. Actually, no, it wasn't, but it was a try at a pathetic product.
AG Bear and AG Baby, each sold separately.
Listen to Remco's Baby Laugh-A-Lot.
This ad's been getting some attention over the years. In the 70s, someone thought giving Rosemary's Baby a voice was a good idea. But it backfired when not only did this thing look like it ate your little brother and wish you had a bigger family, but they gave it the most haunting laugh. And it doesn't stop there. Look at how they shoot these kids reacting to it. Okay, Susie, I want you to turn your head like you're hearing an adorable laugh, but you're also the Village of the Damned. Those are faces that say, it's goat blood bathing time.
Just push the button and she starts to giggle.
I don't like this thing. I don't like this ad. Quite frankly, I think it blends too well with so many other evil laughs.
She's the funniest doll you've ever seen. Baby Laugh-A-Lot by Remco.
I used to be frightened.
Finally, something normal.
I was scared I wouldn't pick the right one. Luckily, I did.
Bet you didn't know Vincent Price was a furry! Yeah, maybe you did. Now just imagine him doing Thriller in a recording booth looking like one of the Coca-Cola bears, and nobody dares ask him why.
Sun Country is a blend of premium white wine and real fruit juice.
And in case you're wondering, no. There is absolutely no reason for him to be wearing this. It's for Sun Country wine coolers. You literally can't get any more opposite of that than this. Even the organ music and Halloween theme, it connects to nothing. This is the most random shit you could ever compile. And it's not like Vincent Price just did the voice. No, he gladly reveals he's in that costume. Like, this is just Wednesday for him. My guess is he insisted on being in that thing just because he's Vincent Price. Mr. Price, you're obviously known for classic horror, so we figure we have you against this organ music, lightning...
And a polar bear costume.
I'm sorry?
I think you heard me.
Why do you want to be in a polar bear costume?
I have my reasons.
I don't think our budget can cover a polar bear costume.
I'll provide my own.
It's gonna cost shooting time to get you in it.
I'll do it for free. In fact, I'll pay you.
I just don't think our advertisers will be happy.
Listen, I'm going to be in a polar bear outfit saying these lines and nothing else today. It's up to you if you want to shoot it.
Guess we have no choice.
Good man.
Anything else?
Yes, I insist I speak bear.
How do you speak? It's odd and raises a lot of questions, but hey, I'd be more concerned if something with Vincent Price didn't do that.
You'd better sleep with your lights on.
The world looks mighty good to me, 'cause Tootsie Rolls are all I see.
If you're like me, you grew up with this ad and loved the hell out of it. Despite it coming out in the 70s, this jingle was so catchy they played it decades later.
Whatever it is, I think I see, becomes a Tootsie Roll to me.
Something no one should have to see. I can't even make that many jokes at it. It just puts me in a good mood. With its relaxing song, bright colors, it's a solid commercial. Except for one thing I never noticed. The tagline.
Becomes a Tootsie.
What? It's from Tootsie Roll. Is that for real? Somebody actually got paid to come up with that motto? I can't believe after all these years I never noticed that. I'm assuming they meant to put, it's from Tootsie Roll, like it was a typo or something, but that's not what made it to the final cut. Maybe there was meant to be a question mark at the end, like, it's from Tootsie Roll? We don't know. Terrorists could have made it for all we're sure. I mean, the ad was a big hit, being played decades later. Maybe that same genius was onto something by just half-assing everything. It's from Tootsie Roll.
Brilliant! Nike here. We need that slogan now.
I don't know. Just do it.
Brilliant! What are we gonna call this bubble thing?
Bubble thing.
Fucking bubble!
God, I'm a genius. Despite that oddness, I still love the hell out of this commercial all these years later.
Whatever it is, I think I see, becomes a Tootsie Roll to me.
Hello?
Okay, I figured out where the call is coming from. It's coming from inside... Wait. My house?
Oh good, I don't have anything to worry about. Okay, Malcolm, you did good. Just hit me up if there's anything else I need to know about. I get it. Talk to you later. Next commercial. Uh-oh, we're at the point where those creepy-ass PSAs start up. You know what? I don't even care anymore. You've beaten down any hope of humanity, so just show me the strangest you got.
An accident! An accident! An accident!
Good start. Yes, bizarrely, the cats from the hit Broadway musical did PSAs back in the 80s. Which is already faulty, as if cats would care a shit about your health.
Someone is smoking over there.
Something we cats would never do.
Filling their lungs with thick, dark hair.
What a disgusting thing to do.
Why can't they be like us at all, licking our dicks, vaginas, and balls?
Listen to cats, you men and women. Take care of your lungs. They're only human.
I don't see this leaving an impact. Now, if Judi Dench was staring at you saying all this, you do whatever she says before she climbs into your brain and mind-fucks you.
The American Lung Association, the Christmas seal people.
It wasn't just smoking they pretended to care about, though. Child safety was also a big concern among cats, as countless video footage has shown.
There was a child in the car.
A child! A child?
A child? Scheduled? No one wants a child to become a memory.
Wow, long way to go for a song pun. By the way, the child in this? Probably dead. Let's see if Mr. Mustopheles can magic him back to life. Oh, well, never was there out. No, I can't do that. Too much of him is separated from the rest. That's a puzzle I can't complete. I guess compared to other weird PSAs, this isn't that bad. They mean well, they're just hard to take seriously. Especially when dealing with an animal like a cat. I don't know, Chaplin, do you care about? Yeah, that's about what I guessed. I'm a bad role model.
What would you do if you were the victim of a crime?
Hey, Captain Lou Albano! And not just that, he's playing Mario.
Stay calm, then find a phone and call the police. Tell them your name and where you are, what happened, and if anyone was hurt.
Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is kinda cool. Apparently when he did the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, he did a lot of PSAs on various subjects. This guy is so cool, I feel like I can listen to him talk about anything.
Do you know someone that owns a gun?
Okay, it's a little weird hearing Mario say that.
Remember, guns and knives can kill. I'm telling it to you.
You said that like you've killed many people with those weapons.
Have you been fingerprinted yet? It's fun.
I'm 8! Why would I be fingerprinted, giant pointing Mario? I think a lot of it is his pointing. A lot of what he's saying isn't bad, it just comes across as so accusatory with that finger of objection.
Leave them alone.
I'll admit what I like most is as much as he's into these PSAs, what he seems to be the most direct and passionate about is advertising his own show.
When you go out to play, be sure to let your parents know where you'll be and with whom you'll be playing.
Holy cannoli, kids, I'm Mario, and I'm telling you, if you're not watching the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, you're gonna turn into a Goomba.
If they need you, or if you don't come home on time, they have to know where to look.
Don't be the last on your block to be playing with pasta power.
I know different amounts of energy I require for both. It's just funny to compare them.
We're gonna kick some Koopa. Woo!
The Super Mario Brothers.
I also love that they forget to edit before he breaks character.
Woo!
He's like, okay, get me a smoke. But by far, the one everyone remembers the most, big shock, is the drug PSA.
I'm Captain Lou Albano talking to you about drugs. Kids, don't be afraid to say no. Remember, don't be afraid to turn to your priest, your rabbi, your minister.
I thought they were just used for starting dirty jokes.
Because drugs can kill. And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
Did I say the gun thing was weird to hear Mario say? That was 2 minutes ago when I was naive and innocent. What the hell, Nintendo mascot? As funny as this is, you'll notice he's not doing the Mario voice for it. And by God, if there's anything funnier than Pee Wee Herman in character telling me about crack, Mario in character telling me I'm going to hell must be its own special high.
Kids, you have no idea how many Yoshis I sold to feed my habit. I came from the Mushroom Kingdom. All you have to do is sniff the floor and you're literally flying. I lost so many toads to this addiction. No, they didn't do drugs. I did them. You ever wonder why there's so few civilians in town? Choose rotting away at the end of it all, piecing your last in a miserable home. Nothing more than an embarrassment to the selfish, fucked up brats you spawn to replace yourself. Choose your future. Choose life. But why would I want to do a thing like that? I choose not to choose life. I choose something else. And the reason? There are no reasons. Who needs reasons when you've got heroin? If you're not watching the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, you're gonna turn into a Goomba and go to hell before you die. Woo!
Captain Lou, I love you. And I love these PSAs. They are mad uncomfortable, but that's why I love them. God bless you, sir. You are the best Mario to ever tell me I'm going to hell.
Remember, guns and knives can kill. I'm telling it to you.
I am the spirit of dark and lonely water.
Okay, I guess this is the big scary one that a lot of people were sending me. It's called Lonely Water, and it's narrated by Donald Pleasance, who plays an evil Grim Reaper character who traps and kills kids in unsafe areas. It's certainly eerie.
And this is the kind of place you'd expect to find me. The boy is showing off. The bank is slippery.
Not gonna lie, I'm still on that Mario PSA.
It's the perfect place for an accident.
Oh, yes, very disturbing. I can't believe they showed that.
The show-offs are easy, but the unwary ones are easier still.
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
Sorry, continue.
This branch is weak, rotten. It'll never take his way.
Yeah, the twerp had it coming. At least he didn't do drugs. He'd be in hell before he died.
Under the water there are traps. Old cars, bedsteads, weeds, hidden depths.
I know this has all the check marks to creep me out, but I'm still thinking about Mario telling me I'm going to hell. That's surprisingly staying with me more. Even though it was friggin' weird, it still felt genuine somehow. Maybe it doesn't always have to be big scares, it's just the little things.
Ready to trap the unwary, the show-off, the fool.
Yeah, sorry, this is well made and disturbing and all, but I think the country that had the most disturbing PSA this year is the Mushroom Kingdom. I just don't think we're gonna top that.
I'll be back.
Yeah, you'll haunt my nightmares. Don't worry, Captain Lou, I will never do drugs. I will instead
Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side, just like that.
You go to hell before you die. Please.
And that concludes another commercial special. I hope you enjoyed it and got a text message. Where are your cats? Oh, they're over there smoking. Chaplain? Buster? Chaplain? Buster? Chaplain! Buster! Oh, speak to me, boys! Where are my cats?
Wilkins' coffee is on the ball. Either get on the ball with Wilkins or get out of the way.
Where are my cats, you foam sock?
Salute Wilkins' coffee.
All right, you hairless Elmo. I'll try your damn coffee. It's okay. Yeah. Now where's my cats? Oh. You just put them in my room. It's not too bad. You know, I'm not gonna lie, that seemed a little excessive. I mean, you go to all this effort, you blow up my friends. Rude. And for what? Just to have people try Wilkins coffee. What is so important about everybody trying Wilkins coffee?
You know, a house isn't a home without Wilkins coffee. Let's leave it to the hand of fate. If you don't drink Wilkins coffee, you're not all there. In fact, without Wilkins coffee, you're nowhere. He always was a bad sport. Some learn, some don't.
There's something oddly reassuring about thin, washed-out cotton underwear.
Hey, Doug Walker here, doing the charity shout-out on Halloween. That's the shirt. But we have another charity here that was recommended. Thank you, everyone, by the way, for all the charity recommendations. Ever since I threw that out there, a lot of people have been sending ones that they're hoping will get fresh eyes looking at it. So thank you so much for that. And the one that was recommended this week is Hannah and Friends. Hannah and Friends is a 501 nonprofit organization dedicated to improving the quality of life for children and adults with special needs. They strive to raise awareness and compassion for all those with different abilities, offering recreational programs for children and adults with special needs. They also operate a grant program, Hannah's Helping Hands, providing quality of life grants for families with individuals having developmental disabilities. They have great reviews just across the board. I mean, pretty much anywhere you look up, I mean, they just got really, really wonderful reviews. So definitely check them out. Spread the word. See if you can donate. Anything to get as many eyes on these good people as possible would be very much appreciated. So thank you so much, and by the time this comes out, happy late Halloween.